Hello, thanks for tuning in. I am your host, Boss Lady Star. welcome to this beautiful Sunday. How are you guys today? Hey, Carmel. I was trying to tell you hello last night, my love. I seen you driving home. Look, you was having a good time, or you had just finished having a good time, but it has been a long time since I've seen you. Hope all is well with you. We got to connect and get up. We have to do a recap. So, yes, definitely got to get up. What's up, Cool Out Corner? How you doing? Thank you guys for joining in today. Big Smash, what's up? Thank you, sis. Appreciate it. Hey, Mama. Welcome back to your old account, because I know you got a new account. But welcome back to your old account. Thank you for joining in today. I appreciate it. Last night was a ball. I was out in North Carolina, went to do an event that the people out there wanted to do. Zue and Designer Factory, they wanted to do a slap event, and so I was like, okay, definitely got to go out there and do this. And so it was a great time. I had two of my comedians go out there. Thank you again, comedian Pudgy and comedian Franco, for coming out, showing out for the show. It was wonderful. I had a great time. We have another event coming up this Saturday, April the 30th in Greenville. So if you guys don't know, make sure you take a look at the podcast. Or make sure you look at the flyers. I definitely have them posted on my page, and I'll be promoting like crazy. If you have family in that area, let them know. But today I am interviewing Dr. Tina Ramsay, and she is on the line. So I'm going to pull her in, and you guys show her some love. Hey, sis. Let me see. Do I have her? No. Oh, there we go. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm tired. I am
too.
tired, to say the least. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day, a long night, a long week. It's been a little bit of everything. So, but other than that, I'm good. And how's your Sunday going?
Child, long, but it's all right.
Right? I keep looking at the time. I'm like, okay, it's 6:00. I got about 6 more hours to do some work and get something else knocked out for the rest of this day. But other than that, though, you're good. The kids good.
I'm great. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and then I want you to give the listeners the information that they need. First of all, we have Dr. Tina Ramsay in the building. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you joining me. I want to give you, everybody talk about giving flowers when people are here. So I want to give you your flowers for taking me in as a student, working through my busy schedule. Because even though I'll be having my schedule all over the place, you was like, okay, look, I know you got stuff going on. When you free, just let me know. So I know you can't do that with everybody, but I want to thank you for your time and your patience with me and guiding me through this podcast process. I'm telling you, I'm about to roll out season 2. And I think I'm going to start it up like right after July. So at that time, I will be full blown StreamYarding. I will definitely be StreamYarding to death. So I think I got the intro thing down. I'm still learning commercials, but you did teach me. I have all my notes. I keep my notes. So I have all my notes to make sure I can go back, and I know you're there at a call. I can just say, hey, I forgot this one step. So I do want to thank you for that. I appreciate you for your time and your dedication into helping me. I did get my certification. I did graduate, y'all, from her class. So
She did.
So yes, I wanted to say thank you for that. So tell people a little bit about yourself, and then I'm going to go into all the great things you have going on.
Well, in a nutshell, let's see, where do I start? I'm a certified VCM coach. So what exactly does that mean? That means that I have expertise in 3 areas, which is visibility, connections, and monetization online. I am also the CEO of CTRmedianetwork.com, which is the network for podcasters, the everyday people doing extraordinary things.
Wait, can I stop you for 1 second? Yeah. If y'all don't know, you better find out about it. I'm telling you, CTR Network, make sure y'all inbox her, contact her, whichever way y'all can. Go to the website and find out about CTR Network. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Okay. And then lastly, I am an avid homeschooler and advocate for children with special needs. And so I am also the editor-in-chief and publisher of the Homeschooling Magazine. And so you will see me doing just those things, podcasting, making sure I teach people how to do it, and also teach them how to monetize what they do. So you're on here doing these Instagram lives, Facebook lives, podcasting, streaming TV, and you're putting money out,
right?
But you're not getting any money back in, and you don't even have any potential of recouping that investment. So my goal is to teach as many people as possible so they can make money from home, based upon their intellectual integrity. You know what? This is our IP.
Right.
So why shouldn't you make money off of, I mean, YouTube doing it. I mean, everyone else doing, so why not you? So in a nutshell, that's what I do. I am just a people person, altogether. I'm just that girl.
Yes.
I'm South
yes,
Carolina.
You are not that girl. You are that woman, honey. You are that woman.
I'm just the one that sees so much potential in so many different people. And I was that person where one will pull me here, pull me there. And I helped them make money, thousands and thousands of dollars. And I said, wait a minute, how are they making money off my stuff?
Right.
And then I start really learning the system and how to do it for myself. And then I start seeing so many other people like yourself and so many of my other students or clients that excellent at what they do, and it's not monetized, or they're not using it in a way to position them in their businesses to greatness. And so I'm like, okay, that's my personal mission. Other than homeschooling, I'm going to teach the everyday people how to take control of their content and make it work for them for a change, instead of working for everybody else but you.
Right. I wanted you on so bad. I know that week you was busy during Podcasters Week because I really wanted you on. There were so many creatives that were out there, so many different people, all from West Coast, East Coast. There was a couple people that were overseas, and I mean, just they had a plethora of information, but at the same time, I wanted them to meet you because you do have so much information to provide to other podcasters. But I was like, but every time I talk to somebody, I'm like, make sure you go check out, saying, so I hit them, I send them your way because you have so much information on telling people how to do better with what they do. So, we appreciate you for that. Now, say it one more time, so I didn't write it down quick enough. I wasn't using shorthand. Visibility, and then the C and the M.
Connections and monetization. So those are my three areas. I teach businesses how to flip their businesses into podcasts. I could teach you how to flip your magazine, to a podcast. Anything that you're physically doing with your business can be flipped into podcasting, which is an evergreen product, people. We always talk about legacy, right? Well, podcasting is a great low-cost way to build your legacy. So my great grandchildren that I will never meet, they will still hear this country twang, because this podcast is going to be forever. They'll actually be able to see me online because I make sure I'm all over these virtual streets. Right. So they will be seeing me. And the good thing is that this hello everybody, and they send me my laugh and everything that people know me by. Right. My family will be able to pull residual from it in different ways, because I know how to monetize and also lead it into something else. If the video didn't monetize, it leads into another situation where it's monetized. And even when I'm gone, they will have that. And that's what I wanted, something that you do one time and you can have the potential to keep making monetary gain on it. I have videos out that was 6 years ago, and I still make some residual on it. And I did it one time and they keep doing it. We always talk about passive income, but this is some passive income, baby. Whether it's a little bit or a lot, everything matters right now.
Exactly. You're absolutely right with that. That's good. That's good, the information to put out. And like I said, I wanted to make sure people who are aware of that. Like you said, you can take any business and flip it and make it into a podcast business and make that business work for you. So you're absolutely right about that. I wanted to see if you had this special still going on. So what I seen was a flyer talking about 88% price drop. I said, wait, let me put the word out. So you say you get on an 85% price drop on your class for your podcasting, but you're only taking 25 students, right? You want to give a little bit more information about that?
So basically, what happened is that so many people have been reaching out about my podcast class, but we know that we're living in a time in this particular time in history where money is tight for everybody. Even if
Right.
you're a business owner, you're really watching what you spend, okay?
Right.
And if
Right.
you're a regular person trying to start your dreams, you have
Mhm.
a little bit of money, if not anything, to start like a big investment. So with all that being said, I'm all about the everyday person, not about the one with all the influence behind them, all the
Right.
following. I'm about the everyday person, helping them be successful, right? And so I heard the pleas. I heard like, oh, if I only had the money, I would take a
Right.
class. So instead of it being the regular price, I marked it down 85% for the first 25 people. And they will get everything that everyone else will get in regards to the premium package. And it's only like $149. And normally it's between $500 to $1,000.
Right.
But I said, nope, I'm going to drop it down. And the ones who at now, they'll be able to get it. And they also get to sit down with me, which
Right.
that usually is another cost to sit down with me because I'm so busy. But this
Right.
also, I want them to be successful. Podcasts can be a little intimidating
Right.
for some people when they're already juggling a whole lot of different things. But I want you guys to understand that if you're talking, you're podcasting. If you're on a video, you're podcasting. If you're on audio, you're podcasting. If you're talking to your girlfriend on the phone, guess what? You're podcasting. Because
Right.
it's audio. So why
Right.
not use that voice? Use that time to potentially set you up to make you some residual from the comfort of your home. I don't have to leave my house. I don't
Right.
do studio, going to someone's studio doing it. I do it from the comfort of my home and tie people in from all over the world. We are global and
Right.
grew faster during the pandemic than we ever did. So anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And it is a marketing engine.
Mhm.
You know, most businesses say, well, I don't have any marketing money.
Right.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Start
you
a
do.
podcast.
Right.
Start a podcast. Not only will it be a marketing engine for you, but other business owners who, like yourself, have your amazing boss lady star. I'm coming on here. Like, I have my own podcast. I have about 7 podcasts that I run. And then also I help so many other people with podcasts. So why would I come on Boss Lady Star? Because
Right.
she's the thing, okay? And I want to meet her people. She want to meet my people.
Right.
So podcasting is a great way of collaborating, building, and growing multiple areas together, and just sharing what you know, so that you can. And the ultimate thing is giving people hope in a time where it is hopeless. And so I just love what I do. I am so super busy. I have a team, but Lord knows we need to add some more people.
Right. I understand that.
Yes, but we're trying to keep the prices very, very low. That's why my team is not as large as I would like it to be, because we have to pay these people. They deserve to be paid. And so this is right now, we having these low rates, and we may extend it. I don't know, whatever God moved me to do. But the ultimate thing is stop sitting on your dreams. Stop believing that you can't do it.
Right.
You
Right.
can do it. You have voice. What you have to say deserves to be heard. You do not have to be a person that has large influence, thinking that, oh, no one won't listen to me. Listen, when I first started out, I had very, very low following, okay? And don't get caught up in the numbers. It's so many people that's listening in to me from all over the world that email me that never say a word while I'm live. And then they reach out and say, you know, this inspired me through an email, through a text message. And so you never know who you are inspiring. You never know who is listening that need to hear your voice at that exact time to make them not do something that can be detrimental to their life. Like, for example, I had a lady, I was speaking and I did a podcast, and she heard my voice and she was about to commit suicide. Now, I don't know this woman from Adam, but when she heard my voice and she heard what I said, I don't even know what I said exactly that motivated her.
Right.
But she was like, thank you so much for taking the time and saying what you said, because it gave me the motivation to live one more day. Right. And so I was like, wow. And that day, I was feeling so bad. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go, but something just pushed me to go. And I was there just for that one person, even though it was thousands of people there. but I
Right.
feel like I was there just for her at that moment that God said, let me just have Tina say this so she'll know that
Right.
she is worth it. And so you just never know. You just
Yeah,
never
it's
know.
true. That is true. I do get the same thing as far as feedback from people where they'll say, "Oh, I listened to your podcast," or "I heard you talking to so and so,"
Mhm.
or "That's happening in my life right now." And I might not know that person from nowhere, but at the same time, it just hits them a little bit differently. And that's why I think I enjoy the most about podcasting is I do get to meet different people, whether they just listening in or they're just watching it after the show's over and they go back and watch it and listen to it. Whenever they have the time to actually listen to it, it touches them in one way or another. So, and I don't do it for that reason. I just do it just because I like to speak and talk.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to meet new people. I'm a people person. So I like to meet new people and find out what they have going on and how are they advancing, and I pretty much do that stuff. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Or you can do this better. Or you can make money doing this. Or, oh, I know somebody you could talk to. So,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
try to put those people in contact with other people that know the business better than me, whatever field or, industry they're in. My mama feeling some kind of way because she didn't know I graduated from your class, but she's here visiting.
Oh, your mom's
Yes, yeah, she's Yaya McAllister.
All
Yeah.
right, I see all the comments rolling by.
Right,
I'm like, wow, okay, y'all are really lighting up this comment.
right,
So, hey,
right,
everybody. I mean, when I see things going on, I like to at least let you guys know.
right.
I see you. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the hearts. And thank you for most of all supporting my girl, V, Boss Lady Star.
Yes, yes. My mama said you were a true blessing to that woman. Praise God for your true, what? Oh, tutelage. I said tutelage. Tutelage, doctor. May God continue to bless you and because bless other people. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
See, that's why I do what I do.
Right,
Because I wish the reason why I started CTR Media Network is because I've been in the industry. I mean, I have my TV show on streaming TV. I'm on podcasts. I've been on radio. I
right,
already did all the things, but also I know that there's a very, very dark side to media.
right,
But also media can also bring some good things, but you have to have somebody to help you navigate through this industry because it can be very cutthroat, it can be very dark, it can be an industry that can suck the life out of you. And
right,
so I am a Christian and I am like, no ma'am, no sir, I'm not doing that. And so
right,
I had to figure out a way that I could start my own network so that for the ones who solely want to make a positive impact in the world like I do, that we
right,
would have a safe place to be. Not all about the money, even though it is an investment to participate, but it is no way the prices that is accustomed to in this industry. I mean,
right,
people been taking loans out on their homes, paying 10, 20, $30,000. I've seen people lost everything that they have being a part of different industries and
right.
different companies, and it broke my heart. And they did not get what they paid for. They got a lot of, I call them hopes and dreams wrapped up in a whole bunch of lies.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how can you intentionally do this to honest hearted people and look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day? And so I was like praying, like, how can I make a safe haven for the real people, everyday people, so you won't be getting taken advantage of? Now, I can't help everybody, but
Right,
I do my best to help as many people as I can. And
right,
that's why CTR Media Network was built, and we're still building it as we speak, for the everyday people to have a voice that's doing extraordinary things, that want to make a positive impact. And so I kind of like watch out for you, like, oh, no, better watch that. No, 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 no.
right.
Stay here, because you do need somebody to guide you through
Mm-hmm.
this industry. You need that. You need
Yeah,
some.
guidance is important, especially if you don't know no better. I've talked to like within the last month or so, excuse me, trying to get this comedy thing up and going and trying to because I love comedy. I like just be, just to be myself
Great
on a
at
regular basis, but I like to meet other people that are comedians too. And so to be able to promote them and put them out there and let them do their thing, but still do something a little bit different, which is what I do the slap. I love doing it, but I've met so many different people within the last month or so where they have so much knowledge on how to go about doing things a little bit differently. And they're like, look, you're spending money for this, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to. I'm like, oh, well, tell me more.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. Having that guidance. And like, I love the fact that I was able to meet you and you are telling me like, oh, you don't have to do this, this, and that. You could just do it this way. And like, just giving me the steps to go down the right way of, you know, marketing properly and using my voice in the right way so that other people can learn from it, but then also be able to give what I'm trying to do is give back. So yeah, I definitely enjoy that. And it's definitely needed. You know, guidance is needed.
Yes, 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 it is. And you're brilliant. You know, you give me credit. Yeah, you was one of my students. But I also, one thing, a great relationship with your client or student, you have to understand that it's an interchange of encouragement, an interchange of knowledge, because even though you came to me for a certain skill set on a certain thing, but I learned a lot from you as well. So I'm never above someone teaching me. I'm still a student myself. I'm just maybe a further along on you on a certain thing, but trust and believe you're further along on something else than me. So not thinking too much of yourself at the end of the day. You know, like, I'm like, I still have some things that I'm learning. I'm still going to school, getting more and more information to stay on top of it so that I can still be of service to continuously guide you guys in the right direction, because this industry is constantly growing and evolving. But I want to make sure that the ones that's connected with CTR is taken care of, you know, and I'm doing the very best that I can on my team and I to make sure that you guys are okay and you're not spending more money than you have to spend, because people just want to take, and not putting that much in. And many times after ones get my services, they're like, Tina, you should be charging way more. I said, I know, I know. But it's not about that for me. It's just about me keeping it going so that I can build all you guys up. And it's more power in numbers. One person, my little voice can drop in a bucket, but you get all of us together. That make a thunderous crowd and make people say, what's going on over there? Like, what? You know,
where this come from? I didn't even know. Whoa, wait.
Yes. And I realized it's strength in numbers and the right numbers with the right people that are truly here that want to help people at the end of the day. They understand investment, they understand all this, but at the end of the day, they know that I want to be of service. I want to help. I want to build the right way. I want to build authentic relationships. How about that?
Yes.
How about that?
Authenticity. Yes, I like that. I love to have authentic relationships with people. I usually try to, you know, I have to gauge and see, because I'm so friendly and I do speak to everybody, but then at the same time, like I have to take a step back sometimes and look at the bigger picture, because everybody, you know, there's leeches are everywhere. They'll suck onto you and then they'll be stuck and they suck in the life out of you. And I'll be like, wait a minute, hold on, something ain't right. So, but yeah, you have to be able to have that balance. And I think that's where we connected too, because I met you through your husband and I was like, you know, he was like, yeah, you gotta be my wife. You know, she's like on the same mindset as you. You guys need to talk. And I was like, okay. And then we started talking and I think we talked the first time for like an hour and a half.
Yes. I felt like I knew you. I'm like, right.
Like, really, and it's just like, you know, but then you have that click and then you're like, okay, this is somebody I can work with. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. We can grow. And then, like you said, it's like it's strength in numbers. So as long as you have that and everybody's on the same mindset, then you can, you know, be successful in that area. All right, let me jump off to the homeschooling magazine. So I know that you have, it says you're the co-chief editor for the homeschooling. So I wanted to ask you a double question. So one, are you homeschooling? I know we did it through pandemic. Are you still currently homeschooling? Is one thing. And then you says you're the co-editor. So how did that come together? Like somebody asked you like, hey, we want to write about homeschooling and they wanted you to be a part of it, or did you start writing it and then, you know, you worked with somebody else to go ahead and go through with the magazine?
Both great questions. No, I did not start homeschooling during the pandemic. I actually been homeschooling for over 10 years now.
Oh, okay.
And so I was homeschooling before it was popular. You know, I was homeschooling way beforehand. And I actually am the co-founder of a homeschooling group called the Melanated Homeschooling Family Support Group, which is a support group for people of color. And we have over 11,000 homeschooling parents in that group to get support. with homeschooling, business, wellness, life, everything. All type of homeschoolers are welcome.
Nice.
And as regards to the magazine, I have been asked numerous times for multiple years to start a magazine, but do I know how to do a magazine? Well, no, but it took me some time to research it. But I have been writing in multiple magazines, other people magazines for years,
Okay.
dealing with homeschooling, dealing with wellness, dealing with social media visibility and stuff of that nature, and podcasting in everybody's magazine. And so for this, I decided to start the magazine myself. So I am not the co-founder. I am the founder. I am the editor-in-chief of the magazine. I do have contributor freelance writers that write in the magazine. It can be an educator. It can be a fellow homeschooler. I actually let ones who don't homeschool that have educational background, like ones who are going to college. So I bring in professors to write articles on it because I feel that it needs to be well-rounded.
Right.
Although we're homeschoolers, some are career-based, they're entrepreneurship-driven. Some are just want to work a traditional 9-to-5, and some children want to go to university, college, get multiple. I make sure that we have everything encompassed within that, along with programs, and make it with resources and support inside of the homeschooling magazine. So it was something that the audience was asking for, and I finally took the time to start it. And it's doing quite well. We launched it January 17th, and we're already in 35 countries.
Wow.
And we have over 11,000 people that are actively on the magazine, and it is global. So they're sharing it everywhere, and they kind of like double backs to CTR Media Network, because I'm always promoting that, like, go listen to my go listen to my podcasters, you know. And so everyone is growing because of that, because I make sure I push the audience back to CTR Media, because we have homeschooling podcasts over there as well. But yeah, it was something that I started because it was like there's a need, and then pull some experts together to actually do it, to write with me with the magazine, and also advertisers who want to just share their business or services within the pages of the magazine. Oh my goodness, Boss Lady Star, you have like the comments are coming in, child, and I hate to not read all of them, you guys. I am so sorry. Like, oh my goodness, like it's going so quickly, I can't even see them. And I hope I can read them later, because I will take the time.
You can. And that's the only thing I don't like about Instagram, is that once you post it, you're not able to go back and look at the comments. I usually try to say something about the comment so that, you know, I can remember like who said what.
Oh, we need to give everyone who took the time to type all of this stuff, we need to give them some love right now.
Yeah. So look, my mama said there is strength in numbers, and it does take a village to initiate, create, and activate a major game plan. You are doing it, and thank you so much for all your success, and congratulations to you as well.
Oh, thank you. You know, I can't do it without all the amazing podcasts that are there, all the homeschoolers and all the support. I want to give a shout out to, I saw the Queen Candy podcast. She's over there with us too at CTR. Thank you for tuning in. And everybody else that are tuning in, sending love. I see all the hearts. Thank you for welcoming me, and your audience just being so sweet. Thank you.
Yes, and like most of the people besides my mom that's on here, most of the people, they are podcasters too, the ones that have tuned in today. So that I like when I do my podcast, we usually try to go on each other's podcast and watch. Even if we can't watch the whole thing, we usually try to jump in and watch a piece of it. If I can't watch it at the same time, I'll usually go back and watch it. But I'll usually try to go and say, hey, just, you know, coming through or whatever, and show some love real quick. But the people that are on here, they're definitely supportive and very, you know, I love every one of them because they do support each other. So Miss Talk Podcast said, just enjoying good conversation, Queens. Salute from Walter LeRae. All right now, thank you. Yes, podcasters unite, TK.
Yes, we do.
uh, the roads. Oh yeah, so that's I mean that's what I enjoy. I like the fact that when we can come on here, we can discuss certain topics. I usually try to get feedback from the audience as well, but just to really engage and learn more about the people that I'm interviewing. I know a lot about you already, but it's nice for other people to learn about you too. So that's why I wanted you to come on the show today. As much as I've seen VCM all over, like certified VCM, I was like, okay, she's certified in that. I didn't know what it was, but I
Well,
was
most
like, okay,
people don't.
visibility, connection, and monetization. So yes,
Most people
yes,
don't know what it
you
means,
know
but
it,
my expertise is doing all this online.
right?
So I work and my team work to manage all this online with visibility, connection, and monetization. But ironically, after you master this online, it always end up being some sort of in-person meetup with the people in
Right.
some way, shape, or form. But ultimately teaching them how to do what I do, and I
Mhm.
taught my team so we can duplicate it over and over and over again for everyone,
Right.
no matter how much following or lack thereof you have. It doesn't matter. We can take from
Right.
ground zero to hero. It
Right.
takes time, but
Absolutely.
we can do
Right,
it.
right. Yeah, and you're definitely well on your way. And I'm glad that I was able to connect with you and meet you. And then let me tell you how great she is. So before we had already met online, we had talked for like hours and hours on end. She was, mentoring me on how to make my podcast better and just to, just be an amazing person when it comes to podcasting. So I already got that, out the way. We have been talking for forever. Then I had an event in Columbia, South Carolina, and she came with her husband because I have her husband. Her husband's a wonderful photographer, so make sure you guys check him out too. Came and he was doing the photography, videography for my show, and he came with her. Now, mind you, I had been talking to her forever, but she came and I was like, I'm so sorry, I don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to get this place set up and get it together. She jumped in like she was my sister from another mother, like my best friend from 30 years. Like she just jumped in, like, what you need help with? Like, I'm here. So I appreciate y'all. I tell everybody that story because I'm like, look, she didn't have to help, but she did. You just jumped in and you was like, look, if anything I can make this process go smoother, let's do it. And she was helping with the camera and everything. Like she was just there. She was in it. And I appreciate you still for that. So, but yeah, she's out of South Carolina. She's here in South Carolina too.
Yep. I
So
know
yeah.
y'all hear this southern twang. I mean,
Right.
I can't hide it. Come on, people. Now I know
Right.
you hear that. I know you hear it. See here,
Right.
not here, here.
Here. Right. Yeah, that's so I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to once again have you on. I wanted to talk about what you had going on as far as the discount right now. So the people that are podcasters that are on here, make sure you guys go and add her. Make sure you add her page and make sure you learn out about the special that she has going on right now. It's not going to be forever. Forever. It's not forever, but it is currently going on 85% price drop for her podcast class. So make sure you join and learn about that. Also, she has CTR Media Network. So that's global. Make sure you find out information about that. You can contact her. She could tell you how to contact her. I'm not giving out no numbers. But wait, it said, yes, I remember you telling me that story. You were so excited about it. Yes, I was definitely excited. I was like, oh my gosh,
my sister just sweat. You're not gonna sweat with me there. I mean, no. Like,
right.
what you want me to do?
Right. You just jumped straight in. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It was like the best thing ever. But okay, so let everybody know how to follow you. And if you have anything else that you have coming up, please. Oh, thank you for the follow. I will definitely follow everybody that followed me back. I will follow you guys back too. So you want any information you would like to give out to anyone out there? Anything coming up, anything new?
Well, right now, my main focus, my team and I, is on CTR Media Network. And
Okay.
so it's very easy to find. It's ctrmedianetwork.com. And also the homeschooling, making sure that business owners who are just deciding that they want to keep their children home, how do you do that and run a business? And also regular people too who are just want to homeschool. And so, but all of that information can be found on the website. We made it very easy for you to connect, and make sure that you guys follow Boss Lady Star right there on CTR Media Network. Listen to her podcast. She's going to be uploading some stuff soon.
Yes.
Make sure you listen to her, that you follow her on social media as well. And make sure that you tune in and listen to all the other people. Now, my show is there too, the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast. But I want you guys to listen to everybody that's there, okay? Because everybody brings so much value, so much expertise, and so much love for what they do and their niches. And it's people who you want to know. It's the unsung heroes. The
Right.
people who make the heartbeat of the community is on ctrmedianetwork.com. And we don't need all that, the paparazzi, because listen, we already there, honey. We all superstars. So go over there and check them out. Not just me, but all of us.
Right, right. And that's what I love about you too, because you definitely, you're not, you know, there's people that will toot their own horn, but then they don't sit there and they don't talk about anybody else. And that's one thing I think we had in common too, because I'm like, I'll promote, you promote, we'll promote other people, like, you know, because that's one thing I like I'll sit there and promote. There's people that I've met as far as comedians, podcasters, I don't care who it is or what they do, especially if it's something positive, I'll re-promote it. I don't care if I don't know you, if I just met you, if it's something that's good and something that somebody else might need, I'll definitely re-promote it all the time. And I see you do that as well. Like your page is all about, it's all about what you do, but guess what? It's all about all the people that are doing it too. And like, your support system is just amazing. So I love that about you too. And like, you know, you might not be able to drop everything because you are a mother, you are a wife, you know, you're a teacher, you're a counselor, you're everything. But at the same time, you definitely do take the time to get back. So that's one thing I can say about you too. Like you were like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I was doing that. Life was happening. That's why I tell people life was happening, but you definitely get back. So I appreciate you for that. So
anyway, I appreciate you as well.
Yeah. So make sure you guys go check out her page. Make sure you add her, Dr. Tina Ramsay. And I appreciate you so much for your time today. And I'm gonna go and I'll be reposting, you know, your advertisement from your page as soon as I get off of this podcast.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. This was such a joy being on Boss Lady Star with an I.
Yes, with the I.
With an I, people, not a Y, an I.
Right. I've been trying to tell people all the time, like, no, make sure you got the right person. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you once again.
All right. Thank you. Now I need to figure out how to get off it because I don't do Instagram lives. Do I match the X?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, bye, everybody. Thank you for all the love. And make sure to check out my girl. And if you haven't followed her yet, shame on you. Hit that button. Don't stop playing. Okay. All right. Bye.
Thank you. That was like, I needed that. So I feel like I'm refreshed now. I'm good. It's been a long day. It was a long night, long drive. Everything's been like just everywhere today. So I'm up. I finished cooking. So I'm gonna make sure my family eats. And I'm gonna, of course, post some TikToks because y'all already know how I do. I have to work on a couple more TikToks with a couple of my friends. They was like, look, we need to get these TikToks together. So I'm gonna work on that. I'll be posting those later. I will be definitely reposting some information about other podcasters and especially my friend Tina Ramsay, Dr. Tina Ramsay. I will be posting information about her classes. So please stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for your time today. And I appreciate you all. Have a blessed Sunday and have a wonderful week. Boss Lady Star out. Peace.